Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to use acrylic inks to create not only beautiful and expressive marks, but sometimes unexpected marks in your paintings. Acrylic inks are one of my favorite mediums because they're highly pigmented, very fluid, and perfect for experimenting in your painting. You can use acrylic inks for abstract backgrounds, underpaintings, or even as part of a more detailed painting later on. I'll be showing you the difference also in applying the ink to a wet canvas surface versus fluid acrylic paint. I'll also be using alcohol inks because they have a really interesting reaction when dropped into the acrylic ink, and blowing the ink around using this and also a straw, and various tools to draw with your acrylic ink. I also like to wet the surface with either a brush or a fine misting spray bottle. I'm going to begin by wetting the surface of the canvas and see how these intense acrylic inks spread out. And you can see they kind of bloom out with color. One of the beautiful things about acrylic ink is how it flows and spreads so easily and how intense the color is. Using this blowing tool, I can move the ink around pretty easily on the wet surface. And comparing it to the straw, I'm going to see if I can get a little bit more action with the ink. And I like the drips that it's creating. The straw creates a little bit more interesting movement with the ink. And now I'm going to drop the ink into fluid acrylic paint and see if there's much difference compared to the water. I think I really like the way the ink spreads out in the white acrylic paint. And because this is a fluid acrylic paint, it really is harmonious with how fluid the ink is. So comparing the two sides, I'd say the right side, where the acrylic ink was placed in a wet canvas surface, the water really created smoother, softer transitions, more of a pastel effect. Where on the left side, when the ink's placed into the acrylic fluid paint, it definitely has more movement and energy. It's probably because the acrylic paint just really has a lot more body to it than water. Now I'm going to tilt the surface and let the ink move on its own. This is a great way to create natural organic shapes and blends without overworking the piece. And then you can always draw using the ink dropper. Another fun tool to use are these water brushes. You simply fill the chamber with water and use the brush to move and blend the paint. And then just clean the brush in water. Another fun tool is this silicone painting brush, also called a color shaper. This also creates interesting effects and gives you a lot of control in the direction you're pulling the paint. And if you want to create fine lines and actually draw on your canvas, I highly recommend using one of these calligraphy dip pens. And all of the supplies that I'm demonstrating with today, I will leave a link below in the description area of the video in case you want to check them out. And again, using the water brush, you can see how you can create more blending and more interesting effects. And now applying some raw sienna, which is a little bit more opaque of a color, I'm going to show you one of my favorite tricks, and that's by adding a little bit of rubbing alcohol. You'll see it immediately start to push the pigment away and create cell-like patterns and beautiful separations in the color. This is a fantastic way for creating abstract textures, dreamy backgrounds, or atmospheric effects. And this water pen really is a wonderful tool for creating soft edges and beautiful blending. And then, of course, there's alcohol inks. They will definitely add another dimension to the artwork. They respond a little bit like the rubbing alcohol. Like the rubbing alcohol, they push the pigments away and they create cell-like patterns and beautiful separations in color. And now using this small straw, I'm flicking in a little bit of rubbing alcohol to create one more layer of effects, a little more organic texture. As you can see, acrylic inks are amazing for loosening up, experimenting, and discovering new ideas. Every single piece you make with them will be completely unique. I hope you enjoyed this video today, everyone. If you did, please consider subscribing to my channel, give it a like, and I'll see you back here real soon. Bye!